Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Either way, it's Maxinelu. Today I'm doing such an exciting video because I've always wanted to do this, which is a bake with me and answering assumptions or questions you guys have about me. I'm sorry if the lighting looks really weird. I'm in my kitchen, which is obviously not my usual setup. I am making some Betty Crocker cookie brownie bars, which sounds absolutely amazing. And I'm going to be answering some assumptions and questions that you guys put on my Instagram, or I also put up a YOLO on my Snapchat. Without further ado, let's just get right on with the video because I am so excited. And we're gonna start making this. I'm like out of breath. So this is the brownie mix and this is the cookie mix. Very cool. First assumption or question, are you dating anybody? So the answer to that is I am single and I'm not dating anybody. I feel like this is such a bad video for me to make because I cannot multitask for the life of me. But first we're doing the brownie mix. So 2 tablespoons of water. Oops, that was more than 2 tablespoons. A 1/3 cup of oil, which is actually a lot of oil now that I think about it. Okay, so second assumption is you are an only child. So the person who sent this assumption didn't really know me. So thank you so much for helping out anybody if you guys submitted a question or an assumption, but this assumption is wrong. I'm not an only child. I do have a brother. He was supposed to go to college this year, but he's staying home doing online college because of COVID, and my brother is 3 years older than I am. I really hope there were no eggshells in that. So while I stir this, I'm gonna answer the 3rd question, which is your favorite memory from 2019 or 2020. From 2019, I will have to say going back to Taiwan for sure. Well, actually, yeah, so definitely going back to Taiwan. Beauty and the Beast was amazing. That was such an incredible experience. And from 2020, Cinderella was amazing. What else? Just honestly, my whole freshman year was something else. I'm not even gonna lie. I never thought I would be able to love school so much until my freshman year. Obviously now, without all the extracurriculars, it's a lot harder to love school, but genuinely my freshman year was the best experience, and I would just, that would be my oven. I would just say that was like the whole year was incredible. That would be my answer to that question. And now we're gonna go ahead and make our chocolate chip cookie mix. And here is what the brownie mix looks like. I'm gonna try not to eat that because there's raw eggs in it. So next question I thought was so interesting. I have no idea who submitted this because this was on YOLO. Somebody asked what I would name a boat if I had a boat. I guess I would name my boat probably after myself. Like, is that selfish? Maybe the Lumax. That's cool. My last name and my first name combined, the Lumax. That's pretty cool. That's what I would name my boat if I had one. Okay, so I kind of forgot to soften my butter. Next question, while I let my butter soften a little bit, is what is the most interesting thing you've ever done? I was thinking about this and I was like, that's such a good question because I have no idea. Like, I feel like everything I've done is not very interesting, but definitely traveling is so interesting just to see like new cultures and perspectives and the places of this earth and how different place to place can be, but obviously like traveling in general I feel like is not really interesting. I mean, currently I'm working on my personal project for school and I am making a children's book, so I guess, I don't know, is that interesting? And I have a YouTube channel, and I feel like not everybody in my school has a YouTube channel, and it's not like the most common thing ever. Next question is, do you like pineapple on pizza? And the answer is, honestly, like, yeah, like I would totally eat pineapple on pizza. It's pretty good. But I just dropped my butter. Like, this is tragic. Like, who does this while baking? I fixed the butter situation and I got a glove to start kneading the cookie dough, and I feel like I'm working on this very slowly and that my oven is probably getting impatient. Does anybody else love kneading cookie dough? It's so fun. It feels like you're like a kid again playing with Play-Doh. The next question I got I thought was such a good question, and people have asked me this before, but I wanted to answer it on YouTube, and that is, do you get annoyed when your friends ask you about YouTube, like in school? Obviously, I am so grateful for my friends' support, and just like them watching my videos, it means so much. And like, they always give me positive feedback, and that's why I do YouTube, because not only does it make me happy, I hope it makes some of you guys happy as well watching my content. And so obviously I will never get like annoyed if you ask me about it or bring it up. But on the other hand, sometimes I guess like I would rather talk about something else. The conversation between me and a person is constantly about YouTube. Obviously that does get, I guess that gets just a little bit repetitive. The dough looks amazing, and we're gonna assemble this into my pan before my oven literally gets mad at me. I finished. I don't want to tip it over, but it's basically brownie batter at the bottom and then like bits of cookie dough on top, and then it's gonna bake, and then it's gonna like become more even and then kind of swirl together. I am so excited. This looks amazing, and I'm gonna put this in the oven. Let's do this. It's hot. Next assumption is you go to parties a lot, and that would definitely not be true. So parties as of like actual high school parties that you see in like TV shows and like movies, definitely not, like none of that. But last year, my freshman year, when COVID was not a thing, I made a lot of friends and upperclassmen friends, and we would always like get together and hang out. But I wouldn't consider those like parties necessarily, but I do love hanging out with my friends. This is your daily reminder to drink some water. It's super good for you. Next is you care about your grades. Yes, very much so. I will 100% admit it. Sometimes I do think that I kind of let school take over my life, and it's not good. Especially this year with COVID, I don't have a lot of extracurriculars that I can do to get my mind off of grades and school. It seems like the only thing that I can do is focus on school, and I'm trying not to do that as much. But sophomore year is hard, because sophomore year you start to take AP classes, so it's hard not to let that take over. Let me kind of clean up as I'm doing this as well. Putting all of this into the sink. Next assumption is your parents are strict, and that assumption I will say yes and no. I think they definitely are strict in the sense that they also care about my grades. I think as I got older though, they kind of realized that I care about my own grades, so they don't really come to me and ask about my grades because they kind of know that I am keeping up with it. But yes, they are also strict in the sense that we have certain rules set in place and like I'm not allowed to do certain things, but there are reasonings behind it. We're at this place where I have all the freedom that I could possibly need. I can't really think of any like rules that I see as very like unnecessary or very unreasonable. I'm gonna go clean up and I'll be back in 25 minutes. Do y'all see how sad and gloomy it is outside? It is like the perfect day to bake. So we have 5 minutes left. I'm so excited. My kitchen smells like heaven, like absolute heaven. Oh my goodness. That was absolutely amazing. I will hopefully do a taste test if I don't forget, but I'm gonna do my outro now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I had so much fun filming this video, and if you want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. You guys know what to do. Come back next week for a brand new upload, and I genuinely love you guys so much. Have an amazing day, week, month, season, year. Bye. So good. My life is complete.